It was a background in gymnastics with skills like this and this that allowed 16-year-old Delaney Schnell to perfect dives like that or that.
I actually had a gymnastics teammate who was a diver.
Okay.
She had switched. She told me I should try diving, I might really like it, and I ended up loving it.
But there is a difference between the beam, rings, or high bars and the diving board or platform.
My first time off 10 meter was terrifying. I stood up there, I'm like, there's no way. But now it's a little different. There's more, different things running through my mind. It's more about what I need to fix, what I need to change to make the dive better, rather than, oh my gosh, this is terrifying.
Delaney overcame any fear to capture 2 silver medals at the Pan American Junior Diving Championships.
2011 was actually my first international competition, so that one I kind of went in with trying not to have too much expectation. I was also very young. That was a very, very exciting moment for me.
Now Delaney puts the Junior Games behind her and heads to the next level, the Pan American Games in Toronto.
I've done a few international competitions at the senior level, but I always try and keep in mind that these kids have been training a lot longer than I have. They're a lot older, more experienced. I think I'm at the caliber that they're all at, I just not as much experience, so that still has to build up.
Again, only 16 years old, Delaney Schnell continues her trek across the country, across the world, competing in the sport she loves for the nation she loves.
It's really great. I love representing USA. It's different.
Different because while Delaney is donning the red, white, and blue, her friends are enjoying their summer like ordinary teens.
I don't think they quite understand it sometimes. Like, some people still think that I swim. Will be like, oh, so you're a swimmer? I'm like, no, I'm a diver. Have you ever seen like the people in the Olympics doing the flips off the platforms? And they're like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm like, yeah, that's what I do. And they're like, oh.
There is a reason she brings up the Olympics, and if it's supposed to be a secret, it's not well kept.
When I was a gymnast, I kind of started off thinking I want to go to the Olympics for gymnastics. But when that ended, I wasn't quite sure. And then when I came to diving, it's the Olympics that I want to get to. There's not a day that goes by where I don't think about it. It's always in my mind, constantly. The ultimate goal is 2016 and 2020, but more realistically is 2020.
Even if it takes what many believe to be insurmountable, the perfect score.
I've gotten a few 10s in my days, but I've never really gotten the straight 10s, which is always what I've wanted to get. But I mean, that's hard for any diver to get. My goal is definitely to get my dives so consistent enough to be at the 9-10 level.
Toronto seems like the perfect setting.